And we're live. We on the beat with Keith and Bernie. What's
Yo,
good?
how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm feeling good, baby. I'm in recovery mode, man. It's been quite a G-hole, man. What about you?
Same. Hey, I'm back. Went back to work today for the first time.
Oh man. Woo. Wednesday is the Monday, right?
Yep. It was for me this week anyway.
Yeah, man, it's like a G-hole unwritten rule, right? It's like you gotta take Monday and Tuesday off to recover.
Got to,
man. Madness, man. These
we ain't
people
young
trying
as
to
we
go
used
back.
to be.
Nope. I don't know that I did that when I was, I don't know that I didn't take Monday off even when I was younger. Right. At least Monday. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, we had a lot of interesting things happen, man. We had like in the midst, because I was on the road on last Thursday, man. And on the way down the road, I got I'm broadcasting that Eagles and that Giants game.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what up, Walt? What's going on, man?
Good seeing you too, brother.
That was great seeing you, man. Yeah, man. G-Ho, man, got the Aggies in full effect, man.
Yep. That's what we just talking about, man. We ain't young as we used to be.
Yeah, man. Full recovery, Make sure you're drinking, you're hydrating and everything. I don't know, man. I just I don't even really drink as like I used to, man. It's just, I try to pace myself now. I don't want to pass out on anybody walking around campus. Campus was crazy, man. Hey,
it was ridiculous.
It's bad when you outside walking on a street, man, and you can't get through the street. It's like walking through a hallway on Laurel Street.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, bro. You can't move, Man, you do anything special, exciting this weekend, Keith? I know it was just
celebrate my 20th. I want to thank you. Thanks subscribers out here too. We up to about 340 subscribers. So, hey, we're gonna keep on rolling it, and we appreciate y'all coming out every week to rock with us. We got 6 people on the stream night now. That's 6 likes that we need. Let's see, can we get it up to 6 likes?
Yeah, no doubt. Last week we had like 1,400 views, man. But there's only a few likes, Hey, if you're watching that thing, like that thing. If you haven't subscribed yet, lock in with us, man. Get in with us every Wednesday right here on YouTube. The Unbeaten with Keith and Bernie, powered by StreamYard. But so man, we got some people in here, man. Let's talk about some sport. Oh, wait a minute, it's early. Before I get started, just so she'll go to bed, I gotta give a special shout out to my daughter Livy. Yo, Livy, what up? You got your shout out. Now go to bed because we got to get up early in the morning. But it's all good, man. Okay, so man, let's get into it. We're gonna start off with Thursday. I was on the road Thursday, and I heard, I'm listening to the game, and I'm just like, yo, man, this Scatterbo guy, man, and this Jackson Dart guy. What's going on, Keith?
Yo, I like Scatterbo.
Yo,
he does what I call, he's testing your man card at all times. And some of the Philly defenders was making business decisions. They didn't want no part of that action. And hey, he's coming downhill. I don't know how long he's going to be able to play. He's not trying to get around anybody. He ain't going out of bounds. He's running through you.
Right. It's not a sustainable playing style. Like, it's not like one of those careers that might have a lot of longevity. You know what I mean? He might want to work on his his pass catching skills or something, his evasiveness at some point. But hey, man, it's fun to watch right now, man. He did your boy, what's the dude, Zach Bond, for the linebacker / safety for the Philly. Yo, he did that boy dirty, man. He had that boy bouncing off of him, man. It looked like, hey, you remember on the Nintendo game, the Tecmo Super Bowl? You remember they used to fight you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you just send the dude flying off of it. That's how he sent my guy flying, man. But
what is the defensive back that he caught on the goal line? He just let him go by.
You said the DB he caught?
Yes, it was a DB or safety.
I thought Which one was it? Was it one of the was it one of the what they call them, the amazing whites or the awesome whites, or was it one of the?
I feel like it was.
That's what I think that was. That you sure that wasn't Bond?
No, I don't think it was.
Yo, it was crazy, man. He was out there. He was a man amongst boys out there where he was bouncing around that Eagles defense, man. It was looking pretty bad, man. And then Quinyon Mitchell went down, and all their only hope was Dory Jackson, and you knew it was a wrap then. But I don't know. I
like
man.
Jackson Dart too.
Jackson Dart, hey, look, he brings this positive spark, this positive energy that's much needed in New York, man, that they haven't had in a while. You haven't seen that kind of energy that he and Scatterbo. I think the two of them together kind of bring this new positive wave out there, man. They might, I mean, the NFC East is wide open right now. So, I mean, you never know what can happen. Shoot.
Yo, they talking about finding your man.
Who's getting fined? They're gonna find Scatterbo for knocking dude across the skull.
Nah, they're gonna find the coach in the organization. Because when Jackson Dart went down, he went into the tent. You're not supposed to do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh man. And we didn't even get to that yet. Hey.
He probably like, my meal ticket saved my job. What I gotta see what's going on.
Hey, man.
My man was shook.
Hey, my man saw one play from Russell Wilson, dog. He saw enough. He's like, oh hell no, boy, hold that. He ran right over there into the tent, man. Hey, I had never seen that before. I've never seen a coach like storm.
Because you're not supposed to do that. With all the safety and concussion protocol, you're not supposed to do that. Like, it's crazy.
Yo, that was crazy, man.
So they're talking about taking draft picks or a draft pick.
They take a draft pick for that?
NFL says, like, it's the optics of it, man. I kind of understand. Think about all the stuff they went through with the concussion and CTE and all that stuff. Yeah, the coaches running in the injury tent. I mean, they got to send a message. I think draft capital is a bit much, but a heavy fine? Absolutely. I mean,
yeah, that's crazy, man. But I mean, I guess I get it. Like I said, the seriousness of it, especially the stuff that was going on with Tua down in Miami.
Right.
You know what I mean? We'll get more on Tua a little later. But
Russ is cooked. Hey, he can do that. What he doing now, though? He can hold that clipboard, make another probably $10-20 million over the next 3-4 years.
Hey, look,
he's not too cooked to do that.
Hey, I always said this, Keith. Being a backup quarterback in the NFL ain't a bad job. It's not a bad job at all.
Until you got to go in the game.
Like your man that went in for the 49ers that year when y'all had to put McCaffrey in because all your quarterbacks was getting hurt.
Yep.
The guy that had been
Josh Johnson, black dude.
Yeah, man.
He had the fourth string quarterback, and we lost all our quarterbacks. That's crazy.
Those are crazy. Y'all all the rescue.
We're gonna get to us later. We're gonna get to that later.
Rescue 911. Bring the life support, please. Denver Broncos beat up the Eagles on Sunday, and Scatterbo finished them off on Thursday. Eagles need to regroup. Yeah, they need to do a lot of regrouping, man. And ain't even just talking about that beat down. They got some internal stuff going on, man. Did you hear that report that came out from Jeremy Fowler today?
Not today. What happened today?
So Jeremy Fowler releases basically said one of the players, one of the actual players in the locker room said that it's starting to feel like a repeat of 2023 around there. So for a player to, come out and say that they are imploding, essentially, you know what I mean, from the way they were in 2023, that says a lot, You
were hearing noise out of that camp when they were 4-0. I mean, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And I mean, Jalen Hurts missed a lot of throws.
Jalen Hurts, look, So I mean, it's no secret. I mean, people ask what's wrong with Philly. What's so different about them? The most glaring stat that differentiates Philly from last year is their rushing. They led, they were a league leader in rushing. I think they might have been number two behind Baltimore, but
Right.
they were a rushing attack. They were built around Saquon. Saquon is en route to not even get 1,000 yards rushing this year. He had 2,000 last year.
So do we think that's Saquon or the schematics or a combination of both?
It's got to be a combination of both. Plus, teams lock in on that too. You saw, I mean, the Chiefs did it. The Chiefs did it in the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
they did, yes.
The Super Bowl. But then, I guess a lot of it is schematics. I know they've had so many offensive coordinators over the years, man. And utilizing Jalen Hurts at his strengths is important. I mean, he's a guy who can pass the ball, but he's not a high volume passer. His best games are usually when he has like maybe 200 yards passing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's not a heavy high volume passer anyway. But then now it just seems like, I mean, even their wins have been shaky. You know what I mean? You watch their wins. They've been impressive games by the special teams. They've been special teams games, blocked field goals, blocked punts. You know what I mean?
Oh, they had no business beating the Rams.
No, absolutely not, man. The Rams were, in most cases, that's a game-winning field goal.
Right.
But they've had these moments where they've edged out wins. But you look at that talent on that team, you feel like they should be winning more convincingly.
Right.
But you got stuff like this coming out, like what Jeremy Fowler reported today, and then Zadarius Smith just up and retiring out of nowhere. Like, that's crazy. You don't just retire from a defending Super Bowl championship team.
AJ Brown and Devontae. I think they looking at Jalen Hurts like, you killing the high receiving numbers. They're lucky they both done got paid. I mean, he's missing wide open receivers, deep routes. I mean, did you see that game where AJ Brown is pretty much starts jogging in his route and Hurts throws it? But I'm like, my man is jogging. Like, what are we doing here?
It doesn't make any sense, man. And then you had to play the interception that Jalen Hurts threw in the last game. You look at that play. You got AJ Brown cutting through to the end zone. He was open.
Right.
That was a touchdown. Instead, you got a guy. He's throwing it to a guy that's running an out route, and he throws it inside on an out route. You know what I mean? It's like you're asking for it to get picked off. So I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if Jalen's not seeing the offense properly. He's been often criticized over the years about not being someone who sees the defense as well as most quarterbacks. But
when you look at the years they went to the Super Bowl and won the Super Bowl, I got to give him his credit. Kellen Moore did a really good job last year. And then you see what Steichen's doing with Daniel Jones and Indy. So these coordinators and these systems matter.
Well, even Kellen Moore had to adjust last year and figure out, like, you know what? I can't have him passing too much. Because at the beginning of the year, they were struggling a little bit. He said, man, I can't have him passing at a high volume. Get the ball to Saquon. Let's set up the pass with the run. And that's what they were doing. Saquon set the tone. Saquon was the MVP of that team in the regular season. You know what I mean? So, Jalen balled out in the Super Bowl as he, did in the previous one. But, they have to find a formula and stick to it, man. They don't have an identity. That's their problem. They have not established an identity on offense, and their defense is shaky at best, especially on the opposite side of Quinyon Mitchell in the secondary.
Right.
And he's hurt, I think, still.
Right. They miss Slay now, don't they?
Right.
I agree with this, Walt. That's why I'm a little upset as a Niner fan, but this is the most wide open the NFL has been in years.
Absolutely.
Literally 12 teams, if they get hot or get healthy, can win a Super. There is no Super Bowl favorite right now to me.
Yeah, that's something we wanted to get into today too. We want to talk about the parity and who is the top dog right now, man. You know what I mean? It's like is Saquon been MIA? Is it the line or is he too content? I don't think he's content. But to speak on the line has been shaky, and it hasn't been at full health. What's his name? Lyndon Dickerson.
Yeah,
I know he's been in and out, and even when he's been in, he's been banged up. I mean, that's been huge. They've been shaky, at guard in the guard positions. So I mean, you shake at those guard positions, then it's hard to find open lanes to run through. You don't have your gaps. You know what I mean? So
right.
Yeah, the line is definitely not what it used to be. In terms of how it's been over the years. So that is a huge factor on offense. But Saquon, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's him being too content. I think it's more of him not being able to. He might be dealing with some ailments that we might not know about.
Right. He just hasn't looked right this year, or their offense.
Right. Yeah, he's not as explosive as we're used to seeing him. CJ just got cut from Baltimore. He's right there.
She's talking about for the secondary, CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, we talked about that. I mean, I think, yeah, go get him. Y'all, they seem to be the only team that can kind of manage him.
Everybody else wanted him up out of there. They didn't even look good winning. I mean, I'm one of those people, though. In NFL, it's not about style points, but you do want to hear, like, chemistry is good and all that. So it's not even how you look, because to win in the NFL is a win. But, I just don't think they feeling each other in Philly. Like,
they just all seem like they don't seem like they want to be around each other like that. Especially AJ. I think AJ Brown didn't.
Hey, while we're here, then, because I think we're getting to a point where somebody needs to go.
Yeah.
Who would you think needs to go?
It ain't Saquon. I can tell you that. I said Saquon year 2 Philly equals Saquon from NY in New York Giants. Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he was injured a lot in New York, and New York's offensive line was awful while he was there. He had no protection whatsoever. So he had never seen the holes that he was getting with the Philly offensive line last year. But yeah, man, I mean, his production is pointing that way. But yep. Okay.
She said Doris Jackson. Dory, my man Kim King says AJ Brown needs to go. I think he's right about that. I'm gonna tell you why. If you want to trade somebody, you still want to get assets back, right?
Right.
I think he's the most talented piece to get the most assets. I don't think. Who wants to trade for Jalen Hurts? I don't see that. I don't know. Is it just the offense, or is the defense wild? Is it a whole team thing?
It just seems to be, yeah. I mean, it seems to be like something just permeating throughout the entire locker room, man. It just is a stench in there, And for a player, for an actual active player, and I'm assuming this player was there in 2023 as well. If they said it feels like 2023,
right?
For them to say that says a lot. For it to come from an actual player, you know what I mean? There are things happening behind the scenes that we don't know.
Right.
AJ looks miserable. He's trying to save face for the media, but he looks miserable. Nobody wants a Dory Jackson Portia.
Hey, Portia, is Dory Jackson the one that avoided that smoke on the goal line with Scatterbo?
Oh yes, yeah. You know what? I thought you were saying earlier he got hit. You were saying the guy who moved out of the way.
Yes,
that was him. Yeah.
Yo, Scatterbo checked his man card.
Yeah, dog. It was bad. That was horrible. Dog. He need to go to the practice squad after that, bro. Yo, that was awful. I've never seen that in an NFL game before.
You just gotta stick your head in there.
Dog.
You got to.
He was he hit one of those moves like the kickers be doing, like when they try not to. Like, that was crazy. But you know, what's that? Scatter. Hold up, kid. He said Scatterbo wouldn't do that to TJ Watt.
Well, I hope not. TJ Watt, defensive lineman, but I think he would try him.
He probably try him. He'd go into his chest. I think TJ Watt would have a hard time getting them down. I don't think it'll be like, you know what I mean? What you think?
I
That low center of gravity, man. He's just big and
I don't really. I mean, running backs against defensive ends. I would like to see him matched up on a backer. You know what I mean? A linebacker.
Yep.
I know this. Them secondary don't want to see that smoke.
Oh no! When he get to the second level, oh no,
Yes.
no, none of them boys want that smoke. Yeah, you know, it's just Buzzy saying the same thing. I'm saying like, yo, he got a low center of gravity, man. Right. So yeah, he can get up under TJ. He ain't gonna send him flying like Zach Bond was flying across the field. That was horrible. I don't think that's happening to any of those boys, but you know,
yes, business. Not business, business. Like my man Franklin. He made a business decision. No, he wanted no smoke.
Hey,
I know TJ ain't no slouch. We know that.
Yeah, we ain't. There's no. TJ is that guy, man. He's one of the. I mean, whenever we're talking about the best defensive ends of football, me and Keith always talk about him and he and Myles Garrett are usually like the measuring stick, you know, for that position. But I don't know, man. That this Scatterbo guy is exciting though. But Philly is imploding before our very eyes.
And let's do this real quick before we move on.
What you got cooking, Keith?
Let's look at their schedule.
Okay. Who? Philly's schedule?
Yeah.
Ooh. They got that first place schedule.
That's what I know.
Yo, those first place. I think their upcoming game with the Vikings might be their easiest game.
And I don't ever consider the Vikings an easy win.
Exactly. That's what I mean. When I say if I'm calling them easy, then you can imagine what that schedule is looking like. So
yeah, they got Minnesota. Then they got the Giants again.
Yeah, the Giants again. Yep.
We can't say that's an easy win anymore.
Nope. Green Bay. Then they got Detroit. Then they got Dallas. Then they got the Chicago Bears. That's not an easy win anymore.
Chargers.
The Chargers, never an easy win. The Raiders.
Vegas.
Yeah,
they should beat Vegas.
Yeah, that might be an easy one.
Then Washington and Buffalo. And then Washington again.
Washington, then Buffalo.
Then Washington again.
Yeah, man. Hey, they better get it together soon, or you know, life isn't getting it. It's not going to be smoother anytime soon, man.
Not at all. I mean, them boys could miss the playoffs. Yeah. Hey, I'm with you. Buzzy said they go fish. He said they offense. I think he's saying they offense fishing, but I'm gonna go do like my man Barkley and them. They going fishing.
You know, you put them on the boat. We put them on the boat already, man. Put them vacationing with the skipper.
Not yet, but
deep diving.
Let's check back around a month from now, around Thanksgiving.
You know, it's crazy. It's so early right now, man. We just halfway through October,
right?
You know, but the landscape of the NFL is fascinating because we don't know anything. We 7 weeks in, we know nothing. We know the Chiefs.
We know Vegas sucks.
We know Vegas is terrible. Yes. Hope my pops isn't watching. But yeah,
Reed. We got 10 people in here, yo. Hey, help us with that algorithm, man. Like and subscribe. I want to thank y'all again. Y'all hooking me and Bernie up. We up to 340 subscribers now. 338, right around there.
Right around there, man. We'll be at 500 by the end of the month. I'm calling it.
Want to move on. You want to get to your boys?
Oh my God. Do we have to? Do we have to talk about the Dallas Cowboys? We got to talk about the Dallas Cowboys. Emphasis on the lack of a D in Dallas. But yeah, no, let's go, man. All right, first of all,
you said you had a rant, right?
I had a rant. Hey,
you
man,
got some things to get off your chest?
Hey, man, look. I got so many issues right now, man. Yo, it says it right there. Dallas gets Rico. All right. First and foremost, man, it's bad enough that the defense is bad enough. But man, how you let Rico Dowdle, guy that was on our practice squad for several years, a guy who basically played last year by default because we didn't really have any running backs. You let this guy run his mouth before the game talking about buckle up.
Oh, he was talking crazy?
Yo, you hear that? Man, he was like, yo, buckle up. He's like, buckle up, I'm coming. Pause. So, and he definitely he pulled up. Y'all let this man go crazy. 200 plus yards from scrimmage, 183 yards rushing, something like that. Dog, he was out there looking like the second coming. Was like that, looking like Adrian Peterson. Like insane. And the thing about
it, he was running like Adrian Peterson, catching the ball in the backfield like Marshall Faulk and Christian McCaffrey.
Dog, he was all of those people. Against the Dallas defense, he's all of those people. Hey, guys, if you want to win in fantasy football, just pick whatever offensive skill player is going up against the Dallas Cowboys that week. I can assure you will get points. It don't matter who it is. It could be your third wide receiver, your second running back. It don't matter. They're going to get off. My
man Russell Wilson threw for like 700 yards, then got benched.
Think about that. Think about that, though, Keith. Like, it's like every quarterback has a career day against this defense. Every quarterback has a career day. Russell Wilson had the single best performance of any quarterback in the NFL all season. Nobody has had a better day than Russell Wilson did against the Dallas Cowboys defense. And he is benched. And we just finished talking about how Brian Daboll was running into the blue tent because he was so frustrated with seeing him throw two passes. It's like,
oh damn! I bet they was. Stadium was all Dallas. Everybody I know that was going to the game was a Dallas fan.
I mean, that's the nature of it, man. And it's horrible, man. And if I really got to, I don't know how much more needs to be seen, Matt Eberflus, man. Yo, look, we got some football heads in here, man. I see a few. I know a couple of these people that are in the comments. Some of y'all are football coaches. Hey, man, look. So there's a cover zero defense, man, but they're giving cover zero an entirely different meaning. Cover zero as in covering zero people on the other team. That's not what cover zero is intended for. Yo, so they run this it's like a cover four kind of cover two scheme. It's like a cover two scheme that they run that's predicated on the pass rush. If you don't have a pass rush, then it doesn't work. Yo, Michael Irvin is quoted in saying, Michael Irvin said he's never in his life seen a defensive scheme where everybody on the field is wide open. How do you leave the entire team open?
Dude, I gotta try to do that.
Keith, I watched the play. It's communication. I watched the play where the two linebackers were talking to each other. The Mike was telling one of the outside linebackers, "Hey, move over." He was telling him to play the C gap,
right?
And he was supposed to be playing the A gap. The Mike was. Well, the other guy tries to take the A gap, so they both are going into the A gap. There's nobody on either of the other two gaps. Rico Dowdle just basically chose which one he wanted to run up, and he ran for 16 yards. And I'm just thinking, like,
he was getting so many plays untouched.
It's crazy, man. I don't understand. I don't know what they're running. Like, you know, Trayvon Diggs and Deron Bland were complaining.
Yo, I know people that were leaving Sunday to go to the Dallas.
Yes. Yeah, I know that was a part of a lot of people's G-Ho experience was they made the game, they factored the game into it. You know what I mean? And, you know, shout outs to the Panthers fans. GP doing numbers for my fantasy team, though. Hey,
George Pickens.
The offense is fine.
Balling.
The offense is balling. Other than those two horrible plays in the fourth quarter that they ran for Javonte Williams. That's another thing that pissed me off. Javonte Williams did not show up. Yo, you can't have the old running back popping off, talking trash about what he about to do to you, and then you the new guy, and you only rush for 34 yards. You've been beasting all season, and you come up short off of that.
That's my man. What's up, Chisholm? How is it? You still at the MCSO? Hey, with backups on their line. He said, thank you. It's my man, Chisholm. He a Panthers fan.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Hey, look, congrats to the Panthers, man. Hey, look, I mean, in spite of all of that, as bad as the defense was, I mean, Dallas still had a chance to win the game, you know. But here's the problem, man. That can't be perfect. You know, I mean, you're expecting him to be perfect every game with this type of defense,
right?
You almost had to be flawless. They got to outscore everybody. But the offense is not the problem. Obviously, the defense is, man. If the defense can even be middle of the pack, like, because they're like 32 and everything. They're the dead bottom last at everything. If they could just be like 20th, then, you know, the team will be a playoff team.
Right.
But it's not, I don't think it's sustainable. I mean, this is like the Bengals last year. You know what I mean? It's not sustainable. But something has to change. You got Donovan Wilson out there, man. Got a box safety trying to drop him into coverage. He can't cover nobody, man. He'll box safety. That's what he's known for.
Hey, but guess what? Your corners can't cover anybody.
Check this out.
Might as well drop a defensive end into coverage. Y'all
Trayvon Diggs said, yo, put us in man. He was yelling like, yo, put us in man. He's used to playing man. Deron Bland's they're not zone. It's not.
I don't know why you would pay man DBs. You'll pay them premium dollar to sit that back in the zone and get cooked.
Yo, those two guys are Pro Bowlers, man. They've both of them have led the NFL in interceptions. One of them has the record for most pick sixes in a season in NFL history. Like, those guys can play, but you're running a scheme that ain't conducive to their strengths. Matt Eberflus don't have the personnel to do what he's trying to do. I'll give him one little bit of slack. You know, I think he ran this scheme all summer camp, anticipated Michael Parsons being there to bail out the back end. Because if you got a good pass rush, his scheme, that zone will work. But your pass rush ain't like that. You don't have that type of guy.
Right.
But it's sickening to watch, man. Like, I just...
His boys are Steelers, right?
I'm not going to talk too much. My boys might lose this. Oh, yeah. Steelers fan. Who the Steelers got? They got...
I feel like it's Cleveland.
Who the Steelers playing this week? But no, I mean, there are a lot of things that need to be fixed, man. I mean, on that defensive side, you know, on every phase, man. They need more pressure up front. They need better linebacker play, which Amarion Overshown is coming back. DeMarvion Overshown.
They got the Bengals.
The Bengals. Oh man, hey man, look, is Mike Tomlin a little? Is he playing psychological games or something, or is he kind of afraid of Joe Flacco? I don't understand. What the hell? What since when? Since when does Mike Tomlin care about what another team is doing?
I agree. Hey, all that money they paying Dak, they might need to put him at corner.
Man, apparently Dak needs to do everything because wow. CD Lamb's coming back, supposed to be coming back for Washington. So they say he practiced today.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What position does he play?
What?
CD Lamb.
Oh no, I was just saying, just people coming back. Ain't nobody. I think DeMarvion Overshown, the linebacker, that's that speedy linebacker. He'll be back in a couple of weeks. They said he should be back in November. But nah, man. Right now, unless he had to change something up, man. The scheme's not working, obviously. You know what I mean? We're gonna have shootouts every week.
He said Flacco's like 13-6. I mean, yeah, but he's like 45 years old. You know what I'm saying?
And he's a statue. And you got TJ Watt.
And that Bengals offensive line.
Yeah, exactly. You got the statue of a quarterback standing behind one of the flimsiest, largest liabilities of an offensive line in NFL. Ask Joe Burrow if you don't believe me. And you got TJ Watt and them boys and a bunch of veteran, guys. I mean, I think y'all are gonna be fine, man.
You think they're gonna be fine? He
might ball out though.
I mean, shit. They got a statue back there. Aaron Rodgers ain't moving around like that anymore.
He moving a little bit. I saw him. He scrambles.
Yeah, true.
He scrambles. Flacco ain't scrambling. Flacco is like the Mannings.
Facts. But I don't know. Tomlin, man, I thought it was funny when he says maybe they smarter than me. I think he's pretty much saying, man, they some dumbasses.
He did call them some dumbasses.
I think that's what he's saying.
I think he's annoyed because they're all in the same division. He's like, right. He said, our number one competition in this division is this offense that has Jamar Chase and T. Higgins on it. Why the hell would you trade? They're down a quarterback. Their backup is playing terrible. Why would you strengthen them and weaken yourself by giving them a veteran quarterback who can get the ball down the field? That's also where Tomlin's coming from.
His point was valid. He said, you thought he was good enough to start for you.
Yep.
Just a month or so ago. And then you trade him in division? I mean, that would be egregious.
Because they discovered Dylan Gabriel.
Right. Like, come on. But Cleveland is going to Cleveland. I mean, that's why. And it's crazy because they got two Ivy League guys running the show. It's Stefanski, and I forget the GM's name. So you would think they would be high level and smart. But they're not. And so, like, you won't even declare Shador as a backup quarterback. Like, what are we doing? Talking about Zappy or somebody. I mean, what are we doing?
Like I said last week on here, man, like, if I'm Shador Sanders, I'm mad as hell that morning I woke up and realized that Joe Flacco got traded and I didn't. I'm like, why trade me? Get me out of here. God, what is this?
Because he clearly acts like he doesn't want him.
Right. I mean, he does. I think one of them is a GM's decision. One of them is a coach's decision. It's obvious which one Shador is.
Right.
I
will say this. People threw shade at the Giants for drafting Dart over Shador. I can see with Dart why he's there. He's got first round talent.
Absolutely. I mean, it's still early. He's only had a couple of starts, but what we're seeing, we like the energy that we're seeing from him so far, man. He's fun to watch. But
Paul said the Steelers DB saved Dylan's job for another week because they dropped 6 in this. That's why they play DB. If they could catch, they would be wide receivers.
You got some that used to be wide receivers, but yeah, I get you.
That's true.
Like Trayvon Diggs was a wide receiver. Of course, Travis Hunter does both.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, 6 interceptions is wild. But
you said drop 6.
Hey man, so look, shifting gears a little bit. So we were talking about NFC, favorites last week, and you were kind of on a high horse last week a little bit, Keith. You were feeling really, really good about Mac Jones. Who?
I was feeling fantastic
last week.
Not so much this week.
Yeah. So, I find it interesting, man, that, we were talking last week about how, the good thing about the 49ers was you guys were winning and, you got people, y'all were winning while people were injured and, people were going to get healthy towards the end of the season.
That's correct.
Another thing, I was listening to our show. And another thing we said, though, was you started talking about that cartoon. You gave that cartoon analogy where the water, you play in
one hole, water comes out, plug another one. And when Fred Warner went down, the whole wall just opened up. So you ask me, if you go to our schedule like we just did Philly, we still have a lot of winnable games on there. We might look more like Dallas as far as have to win some shootouts if we get some pieces back. But I'm not as depressed as I was when the first news hit on Sunday. I'm hearing good stuff about Tatum, his backup. So we're going to see he's drafted out of Florida State.
Okay.
And I would say of my team of San Francisco, the position we draft and develop the best is linebacker. We've had Greenlaw, Warner. I mean, D. Winter is pretty good. Like these guys right now are got proven, but I mean, who was Warner when we drafted him out of third round of BYU? He wasn't. Nobody knew who he was. He was playing safety. Yeah. I mean, for them to have that vision and to see that, and John Lynch and Kyle convert him to linebacker, and you see the type of career he's had, it's just amazing. Sad as a fan just to see him go down in that fashion. And, to be a 49er fan the last 5 or 6 years with these injuries, that one hurt the most. Like, even through Bosa, through everybody, it's like, all right, we'll get through it. Salah can coach around that. Maybe we can make a trade for a Bosa-like player, right? A guy that's a pass rusher that can make some things happen. There is no trading for like a Fred Warner replacement. There's not another Fred Warner in the league. I mean, if you ask me right now as a fan, it's like him and then the next best linebacker is like down here somewhere. I don't even know. I can't even name a lot of elite linebackers. NFC West is very winnable. I don't disagree with that, but winnable for us, I don't know. I think Arizona is pretty much done in the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Seahawks looking good, bro.
Luckily, we got the head-to-head on the Rams and Seattle, but I don't know. It's just like with your team, there's like players you're like, we can't lose. I think Bosa is one of them, but since you have Fred Warner and our rookies on the defensive line are playing well, and I trust Salah as a defensive coordinator. Like he's been doing his thing, but this is Fred Warner. Like he speaks every week, like like he's Peyton Manning or like Ray Lewis in his prime. It's like he is the most important player in our organization by far to me. Even when we had a lot of talent, we still have a lot of talent. His leadership, what he brings to the table is irreplaceable. So we're gonna have to see what we do from here on out. I know one thing, like the boys ain't gonna lay down. So as a 49er fan, I had sleeper NFC Championship Super Bowl goals a week ago today. It's a week-to-week league, right? Now it's like, okay, we can make the playoffs, I think, but I don't know what expectations to have after that. But hey, I'm gonna trust Salah and Kyle to try and get the job done. I just hope Salah doesn't coach himself into another head coaching position.
As far as you guys making the playoffs, I will say this: the way the NFC is shaping up, I think in order to make the playoffs, you're gonna have to win that division. Mostly because the NFC happens to house the only division where every team has a winning record, and that's the NFC North.
Right.
All of those teams have a winning record, so they could possibly send multiple teams into the playoffs, which could leave a situation where you have, the other divisions needing to be won in order for,
right,
that'll be qualifying contention. But I still think it is doable. I think it is winnable. Y'all, like to your point, y'all have won those head-to-heads. And if this, what's the guy's name back in the Warner? You said
Tatum.
I mean, he doesn't have to be Warner. He just has to be serviceable.
Right.
He has to be somebody you can trust to have in the game. Who, you know what I mean? Who can get a stop, get a tackle. But Warner is a huge loss. Arguably the best at his position in the NFL.
His name is Tatum Bethune.
Tatum Bethune. Mm-hmm. Okay, he got a man with two last names. But it's
well. Also, as you see, pun intended, San Francisco 491ers, yes. Or 4911ers, however you want to put it. Hospital, the hospital team. It's just hard to be a 49er fan.
Why? It's crazy, man. Like, I was sitting there watching, I don't know if it was the last game or the game before, and they're talking about the injuries going into the game, and I'm sitting here watching more people get injured in the game, as it goes. Every time you turn around, even if they're not injured permanently, even if it's just for a few drives, it's like, damn, like, what is going on? I think y'all might want to look at a new train. Y'all need to look at y'all training staff a little sideways, bro. Like, what's going on?
I don't think the training staff would have prevented Warner's injury.
Warner is one person. We're talking about the other 17 people that got injured.
Here's my thing as a 49er fan. How do we come into week 1 in training camp with an injury report?
I ain't seen Ayuk yet. Where the hell Ayuk at? I ain't seen that fool in 2 years.
And Ayuk is disgruntled. He scrubbed his social media.
Ayuk is dismembered. He should have went over there and played with his daddy when he had the chance over in Pittsburgh.
Well, where else he wanted to play, where Debo got traded.
Oh, he wanted to go to Washington.
Yeah, he played with Jaden Daniels at Arizona State.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'll hold up. Look, this is
CP.
Ayuk. Hey, I've always thought he was overrated. I never understood like him thinking he was.
Damn, Colts had two. Everybody's having weird. What about the Ravens?
The Ravens, yeah, but they were a little bit terrible before they got injured.
That's true.
The Ravens, man, you talk about falling off a cliff. Jeez.
But I don't know, man.
I bet they could use Shador right about now.
I bet Shador could use them right about now. That's why you don't tell a team like the Baltimore Ravens you don't want to be drafted. See, he'd probably have stuff on tape right now.
Yep.
That's why you don't tempt the football gods. Like, especially you want to go to an organization that's a winning organization with a good coach. Good from the top down, from Ozzie Newsome down to the field. And then you end up in Cleveland with a coach who doesn't even know if you're the backup, and it's only 2 quarterbacks on the roster.
Right.
So it's like, come on.
He's playing this game of not wanting to go to a team that has an established quarterback. That's understandable. You don't want to go somewhere where you don't think you'll ever get to see the field. However, I mean, you never know. I mean, like you said, you can put something on film. You never know when it's your time to get called up. And, you might be on the trade block or might get an opportunity somewhere else. But You know, I mean, there's no way anyone would have predicted it turning out the way it did, though. You know what I mean? Him dropping to the 5th round. You know, so
Right.
Ravens resting. We have a bye week and everybody rested. Y'all been on bye week for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Your defense has been on bye week all season. What is
just
going
like the Cowboys defense?
Right. Hey, actually, in some categories, Baltimore's worse. But yeah, they're about on the same level. They're pretty terrible too. So, I mean, you know, it's just one of those seasons, man. So much parity this season. I don't, you don't know who's gonna. I mean, if the playoffs started today, you know, your number one seeds for each conference, what would be the Colts in the AFC,
in the AFC,
and who would be in the NFC? What, the Bucks?
Bucks.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield is a MVP candidate right now. Like,
not a MVP candidate, the leading candidate.
He's the leading candidate right now, right?
Right.
You know, so hey, this is a different season, man.
Yeah, I want to do something fun real quick. I like to do all-time stuff in my head sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I came up with a couple.
Oh, start, bench, cut.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
All right. My first one. And chat, you guys chime in.
Tap in. Unbeaten Mob. Like and subscribe. You're on the Unbeaten with Keith and Bernie. Oh, Keith is typing. He's brewing up something. He's brewing up something. He's probably going to have a lot of typos, just to give you a heads up. Okay. Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Tomlinson, Derrick Henry. Man, you should have picked some current running backs.
We can do that too.
So what are we doing? What is it? Bench, cut?
Start, bench, cut.
Start, bench, cut. Out of those three?
Yeah.
In their prime?
Yeah, I don't care about them not their primes.
Oh boy. This is a good one. I mean, call me old school, but y'all, I'm just thinking about LT. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about AP. Well, you know what? I'm cutting Derrick Henry, man, because he fumbles too much.
AP fumbled a lot.
He did, but not in consecutive games.
Yeah, but I'm with him. I start AP. I think he mean AP.
No,
bench
Thomas. Adrian. AD.
Oh, Adrian.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start him. I'm gonna bench LT, and I'm gonna cut Henry too.
Yeah, I'll say I know for a fact I'm cutting Henry out of those three.
Start him. We won playoff games by himself. Adrian Peterson rushed for 2,000 yards and won an MVP by himself off of ACL total knee reconstruction.
Yeah, I like that. I like the start AD, bench LT, and cut Henry. I like that carry.
You got one off top of your head? We can do current.
You want to do current? All right. Who are our top running backs in the league right now? I mean, we got Saquon. We can throw Derrick Henry back in there, right? We can use him more than once.
Yeah.
And you got so many good ones, man. Bijan.
Woo. I was gonna go Bijan or your man with the Colts.
Oh, Bijan, Jonathan Taylor, and we can do Bijan, Jonathan Taylor, and Saquon since we already did Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Saquon. So right now, I'm starting Bijan, and I'm benching Taylor, and I'm cutting Saquon.
I'm starting Taylor, benching Bijan, and cutting Saquon. Yep, that's where I'm at with it.
That's where you at with it. Well,
it is.
Bijan is balling, dog. Like Bijan is in.
Is. What he did to Buffalo was crazy.
Yo, people are questioning whether he might be the best player in the NFL. Like that's not best non-quarterback in the NFL.
I'm not mad at it. I just have Taylor on my fantasy, and he's going crazy.
I got him too. I have both of them. I got Bijan and Taylor.
I got Bijan. I mean, I got Taylor and CMC.
Yes.
Yo, I think that's fair. This season is definitely.
Yeah, I'm talking about right now.
Right now, yeah.
At this very moment, yeah. Yeah, Kyrie, we're on the same page. Yeah, because I don't know, man. Barkley ain't, like I said, you got one that's looking like the best player in the NFL. You got the other that's looking like the MVP of his team. You know, well, both of them kind of are looking like the MVP of the team. And then the other one is looking like after having a 2,000-yard season last season is on pace to not even get 1,000 yards this season.
This whole NFL season is mad eerie, yo.
Oh, it's topsy-turvy.
It's just Halloween's coming up. It's just with the injuries, and every team is regular. There's no team that's like, oh man, Detroit balling. Then Kansas City puts it on their ass.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I'm not even gonna lie. Before this past Sunday, Detroit was like probably my favorite team in the NFC as far as like, yo, they're gonna go.
Right.
But then after seeing that performance, after seeing them get dominated like that, because they got beat up.
Right.
You know what I mean? I haven't seen a Dan Campbell team get beat up like that in recent memory. But
I agree.
My whole perspective on them changed. I'm still about the same on Green Bay. I don't fully trust Jordan Love. I think he's very talented. I think he's not very trustworthy in situational football.
Well, I think his coach feels the same way.
It would appear so. And by the way, for those people who are saying that the reason the Cowboys defense is bad is because they traded Michael Parsons. Hey, how about this? How about this for a stat, Keith? They have less pressures and less sacks than they did before he got there. He had he actually had a little bit more with Dallas last year, but Dallas's defense wasn't good last year either.
You think it's his back? Like, what's up with him?
I don't know. Might be. Who knows? Maybe his back really was hurting. Jerry thought it was a negotiation strategy. I don't know. But if that is the case, if it is his back, then for those who think that the trade was bad on Jerry's side, man,
he's not looking too bad right now.
He's not looking too bad. Hey, another note. I talk about the Dallas pass rush not getting off. James Houston, that plays for the Dallas Cowboys, has more sacks than Michael Parsons.
How many games has he played this year, though?
Micah? Then he's played in all of them.
He does not look right. He does not look right.
It might be you. Hey, you might be onto something. It might be the back, but it's worth noting that he has not made any impact on that defense. They were better last year.
Right. Yo, we got 5 people in here. Like the stream. Like the stream.
We got 7 actually.
7. Yeah, it helps us with the algorithm. Just hit like.
We got a revolving door, man. I looked at that thing at one point. It was like 16.
Oh, word.
Yeah, man. It goes up and down, man. People come in and out, and it's all good, man. Hey, look, we're not asking you to sit here and lock in on the screen 24/7. Hey, turn this thing on while you're working on something, man, or while you're watching something on TV, man. You know, right. Just come kick it with us. We love having you here either way.
Hey, we just having fun, man.
Just having a good time. And we're right here every Wednesday night at 9. And then kicking it live. We got some stuff coming y'all's way down the road too, man. We're gonna have some special guests on here. We're gonna have some athletes, former NFL players. Basketball season's coming up. Oh man, I love that late October, early November window, Keith. You know, all the sports are in play. That's the best time in sports.
Oh hell yeah! We're gonna get into a lot there.
Man,
NBA season coming, all that. College. Might have some amateur stuff for y'all too. I'm in Georgia. I love my son playing high school sports now, and I'm big into this NIL stuff and keeping up with athletes. Number 1 DB in the corner goes to my son. Number 1 corner in the country goes to my son's high school. So,
yeah, man, your son about to be the next number 1 corner after he graduates.
Hey, we just trying to get school paid for. Anything else? Icing on the cake.
I know there's a Trey Murphy in the NBA, man. We need, you know what I'm saying? We can get one in the NFL right quick. What's up?
Oh, that would be fun.
Hey, well, wherever he at, we pulling up, Keith.
Most definitely.
Pulling up, baby. I don't care who he playing for. He can play for the Browns. I'm getting a Browns jersey. I'm getting that Murphy Browns jersey.
Hey, chat. You can go to the Unbeaten. What's our tag for our Instagram?
You said what's the tag? It's at. It is at. It is at the. Let me make sure I don't tell y'all a lie. Hold up. You know those tags are tricky. Hold on. Yeah, it's the _unbeaten _ Keith and Bernie.
Oh, let's do it. Let's type that.
Type it up.
At
the _unbeaten _ Keith and Bernie. And that's the full word and, not the and symbol thing.
The _unbeaten.
Yep.
What else?
The _unbeaten Keith and Bernie. Tap in. If you're following us individually, man, just go to both of our stories. You'll see it on there. Tap in. The Unbeaten Mob. So, Keith, what else we got, man? What are we looking forward to in week 7?
It's a good question. What's the NFL lineup look like this week?
There's definitely another. You missing an underscore, Keith. It's an underscore in between Unbeaten and Keith.
And Keith?
Yeah. But yeah, what are we looking forward to? I'm looking forward. Man, I hate this defense, but I am looking forward to facing our arch rival, the Washington Commanders. Going head to head. That's a big game. I think it's a must win for both teams. I would say more so the Commanders than us.
Because that was a hard loss they took to Chicago.
Yeah, man. That was a good game. I mean, you know, Jaden Daniels doesn't fumble the ball. That's a win for them.
Right.
More than likely. But Chicago has gotten a lot of confidence, looking good. Buzzy said he's most looking forward to Las Vegas versus KC.
Wow, that's an ass whooping.
No,
you know what's crazy? The damn Raiders will go 1-16 and beat the damn Chiefs.
They will. They beat who did they beat? They won in week 1, right?
Yeah.
They beat somebody. Um, hold on, I'm gonna look it up. All right, they got a big win in week 1. They beat the Patriots. They beat the Patriots.
I might check out that Giants Broncos.
That Giants Broncos is gonna be good too.
I want to see my dude Scatterbo.
Hey, see Scatterbo do that to that Denver Broncos defense. That ain't nothing to play with.
Nah. Here's the thing, like, yo, they got a swaggy backfield with Jackson Dart and Scatterbo.
Scatterbo out here doing backflips, man.
A vanilla flavor.
Hey, he going in though, man. They're going up. I think the Giants are interesting now.
They are.
Yeah, the Giants are interesting now.
They are.
So we're paying attention. We weren't paying attention before. And so that matters. But man, what's another, man? What's another matchup we're looking forward to? The Rams and Jaguars is going to be a good one.
I think so. Yeah,
that's going to be a good one. Even though I'm not as high on the Rams as a lot of people, but they're a little fraudulent to me. I don't know why. There's something about them that just doesn't.
It's amazing what you could do. They 4-2, man.
I know.
Their 2 losses is not like the Philly one is fluky. We agree.
Yeah.
Now the San Fran one, that's a division game. Like
they should have beat Philly, but they should have beat y'all. That's what it is. That why did they lose to y'all? There's no reason they should have lost to y'all.
Why does that make you so angry?
It doesn't make me angry. It's just I don't know. I look at the Rams and I'm like, y'all.
I think that's just because they're the Rams. But Matt Stafford and Sean McVay, I'm gonna respect that. Like
I think.
And I like the Verse kid on the defensive line.
I do. I like Verse too. They're gonna win your division though.
I don't know. I would favor them to win it, but hell, I thought they was gonna beat us last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever that was.
That's why you were so happy, because you didn't think that y'all were gonna win, and you did.
I did not think we were gonna win. That's correct.
Mm-hmm. The Colts Chargers, that's a good matchup. Chargers are another fraudulent team.
They semi-fraud.
You know me. You know how I feel about Justin Herbert. People say I'm a Justin Herbert hater. I'm not a Justin Herbert hater. I don't like the conversations that he's included in. I don't think he's worthy of them yet.
Like, okay, well, let's get back to this. Who we say is struggling at quarterback this year? A lot.
Who is struggling at quarterback?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
You think Harbaugh would take Jalen Hurts over Justin Herbert?
No.
But so I haven't put him. I don't think anybody puts Justin Herbert. Okay, I can't say anybody because I have heard it. For the most part, not in that Lamar, Josh Allen, Mahomes. But that next group, I think he is in.
No, people put him in that Josh Allen group.
I'm not with that either. Then.
Right. That's what I mean. I don't like him in that group. Now, just like Patrick Mahomes is in a group by himself. He's, Nick Wright does the Mahomes Mountain thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like levels. Mahomes is battling Tom Brady. He's not with these other guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Justin Herbert is mentioned in those circles. That's what annoys me about it. It's like, why is this guy being mentioned with Josh Allen? Why is he being mentioned with Lamar Jackson? You know what I mean? Even though Lamar Jackson, I criticize, Lamar Jackson doesn't have a lot of playoff success. But Justin Herbert hasn't had any playoff success.
No. I agree, but man, people see the talent.
They see the talent, man. I don't deny his talent. Like I said, I just think he's in conversations he doesn't belong.
So where would you rank him?
What tier? Like
what tier, what number? You don't have to give like exact number. You can say 5 to 10, 12 to 15. Like where do you think he ranks?
He's 5 to 10. He's 5'10". I'm not gonna disrespect him. You know what I mean? I just don't think he's 5. You know what I mean?
Who's 5?
Are we gonna do that?
Yeah, put you
top
on the spot.
Top 5. You think he's better than Stafford?
Right now? Yes.
Well, with Stafford's body of work.
No, he has not accomplished what Stafford has.
You think he's better?
37, 38 years old.
Do you think he belongs in the conversation with Joe Burrow? Is he Joe Burrow-esque?
Let's take Joe Burrow out because he can't even get on the field. This is what, second year? Well, last year he did ball.
Yes. Okay. If we're gonna,
I don't think. But look, okay, so not 5 is cool, but I would put Burrow in that top 4 then.
Yeah, Joe Burrow. I mean, Joe Burrow's played in a Super Bowl. It's not like the guy is unaccomplished. You know what I mean?
So I would not have a conversation between Joe Burrow and Herbert. I like Burrow way better.
He doesn't belong there. It's just like I got that. You got that. You got your Patrick Mahomes. You got your Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson. You got your Joe Burrow. You got, who's next?
I'll give you Stafford though. I like Herbert a little better. And but I'm not gonna argue about Matthew Stafford. Like Stafford a dog.
No doubt.
I think he's talking about Herbert, 65.5 QBR.
That's what he has right now?
I think that's what he's saying. I have to look.
Yeah. Man, Daniel Jones is playing better than Herbert right now.
Yep. But look, I factor in stuff like that. Put Justin Herbert with Shanahan, McVay, Shane Steichen. Look how he had Jalen Hurts looking.
What if we put him with Todd Bowles?
I don't know. You like Baker Mayfield more than Herbert? Got to right now.
Yes. Baker was balling last year. People just weren't paying enough attention.
He did. He balled the year before that.
Yeah. Baker been balling, man. I think Baker just has this image and people can't see past it at times. I think he's just now really getting his due.
Look, he got 2 coaches' jobs.
Yeah.
His last 2 coordinators got head coaching jobs.
Yep. Well, yeah, I'll take
Herbert is 65.5, which he's ranked as 10th right now. Matthew Stafford is ranked 12th in QBR. Josh Allen is ranked 13th in QBR.
Who are the top 5 in QBR?
Daniel Jones, Dak Prescott, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold's having a good season.
Patrick Mahomes, and then Lamar.
That has no significance to me in terms of where I rank those players, but that makes sense. Dak always teeters in and out of that top 10.
Yeah, but this year he's number 2.
This year he's a top 3 quarterback right now in terms of the way he's playing and what he's the way he's pretty much carrying the team.
Right.
They got the number 1 offense in the NFL. You got the number 1 offense in the NFL and the number overall 31, I think they are now, defense in the NFL. So that's that says a lot. If they can get a winning record, he'll be in the MVP conversation, like seriously in the MVP conversation.
Right.
But yeah, Dak.
You got anything else?
Huh?
You got anything else? You want to get off your chest?
What's that?
You got anything else you want to get off your chest?
I have nothing right now, man. I'm gonna save it for next week because we're gonna see these games and see how they play out, and we're gonna catch the unbeaten mob right here with us once again.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's showing us love, man, coming in here. We appreciate you.
We really appreciate. Hey, invite a friend, man. Hey, if y'all come back next week, man, tell somebody else, share it, man. Let them know to chime in with us. Let them know we in here having conversations and engaging with everybody, man. We turning up. We talking football, sports, whatever. And man, don't be afraid to get in the comments and we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. So, you know, it ain't just got to be football, man. We're basketball fans too. We can talk college football. I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan. I can't believe we're number 2 right now. I'm hype as hell. You know what I mean? But look, hey,
I thought y'all might struggle after losing your quarterback, but I guess they went and bought Georgia's quarterback.
They went and got a veteran, you know.
Yep.
So he's not better than Cam Ward, but I mean, he's probably the best we could have did under the circumstance.
Right.
You know, but now I'm loving this, man. We're not used to this. We haven't been this not since the the college football playoffs anyway. Long shot bet, put money on Lamar to win MVP. Hold up, put that on screen. That's definitely a long shot. What are they? 1-6, right? 1-5.
Whoa, Buzzy. Whoa. Hey, but I guess it can't hurt. They said Baker Mayfield was like 32-1 before the season to win the MVP, and now he's like 8-1.
Imagine who put money on that before the season started. Boy. Woo.
Still got a long way to go.
It's a long, man. We're going into week 7, man. We got 10 more weeks. 10 more weeks. Hey, you know, it's a lot of
he said put $2 on it. Yeah. Mike can win big, win back like 200. If Lamar comes back and goes crazy, you never know.
You never know, man.
Well, yo, that's a wrap, guys. Hey, thanks, Buzzy, rocking with us.
Buzzy, you know, Kyrie, Walt, everybody, man. Everybody
coming through, Chisholm, everybody that stopped through. Send a like, and subscribe, man.
And to my daughter, you better be asleep.
Both my sons better be asleep. What we talking about?
Still watching this. I'm gonna go in there and she'll be like try to play it all right quick. But all right, man. Until next time, until next week.
There we go.
Peace.